Hey everyone, welcome to part 24 of this playthrough of FFX2. Sorry about the abrupt end, but my TV was going to turn off, so I had to fix that. Do you want to take the charm bangle off now, or do you want to keep it on, or what? Your decision.
Yeah, let me...
Or do you want to
just go...
have another, or do you want to have a walk round first, see what you can find, or whatever?
Yeah, I mean, I think the question is, do we want to go for rain? Do we want to just go for, like, continuing the story? I think that's probably the big question.
I really don't know what... I don't know. What do you... I mean, it sounds a pretty crappy accessory, but... Or do you think it could be useful? I don't know.
It's useful if you plan on ever using creatures, I would say, that use magic. The reason it's useful...
We're gonna... Didn't you want to use creatures in the Vir Infinito? Is that what you said, or...?
I think we might need to. But it depends. The reason it's useful, so you know how Pain got black magic level 2?
Yeah.
Consuming a ring accessory for a creature gives it black magic level 2. So it makes
Right.
it cast magic faster.
Mm-hmm.
And that would be useful for anything that uses, well, magic. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That being said, it all like the thing about this game, I feel like there's like so many different builds you can do. So there's always a question of like, how do you want to build your team?
So how does it work? Do creatures wear dress spheres, or do they wear accessories?
They wear dress spheres and they consume items and accessories to learn abilities and stats.
Oh.
And gain stats at least.
Riku! Coming right
So
up!
so like starting out this one, like I'm at the elevator right now, or the I don't know what to call this. It's like a machina. I don't even know. It's hard to describe, but this is the part where we
Riku!
get ring.
You got it!
Do you want to try and get it then, since you're here trying to get it, sort of thing?
Yeah, I mean, I'll try to get it. I don't know exactly how.
If we can't, look, if we can't, I've never seen anyone get it on a walkthrough.
Yeah, Bloodlust and Ring are probably controversial accessories.
I've seen people get Bloodlust, but not Ring.
Yeah, that's interesting. It's one of those things where I'm like, if you're gonna get Bloodlust, like, why don't you just get Ring? It's in the...
Yeah, I know what you're saying. I know exactly what you're saying. It makes sense.
Riku! You got it! Riku! You got Riku! You got
I'm just like trying to stop it immediately every time to see if I can get the...
But you don't have to worry now because the TV is fixed.
Riku!
So
You got it!
Yeah.
we're good.
Yeah. I wonder if I might need to be on the highest floor to then go to the lowest. Like there might be some weird setup like that.
I don't know, mate. I really don't know. Look, if we don't get it, we don't get it, but... So I have heard of people doing the Via Infinito with the girls, but I'm sure that's harder. But I have heard of
Yeah, I think creatures are kind of broken in this game. So it's easier with creatures, but that doesn't mean you have to, right? Like that's not a requirement. It's just easier with creatures. I that's how I feel at least. That's my opinion on it.
Riku, you got it. Riku, you got it. Riku, you. Riku, you got it.
All right, cool. All right.
Riku, you. Riku, you. Riku, you.
Yeah, my thought process is, I think you have to be one of the higher floors into the lowest. It's very weird how they set up the puzzle.
Riku, you got it.
I think maybe 2 more times here. That might be it.
Riku, you got it. Riku, you got it. Riku, you.
Right. We got that. Man, what a puzzle. No. Almost jumped off. That would have been tragic. Alright. My goodness. There it is. Wow. And that's Ring. Wow. That is not my favorite puzzle.
No.
Wow. Not my favorite puzzle.
That's
All right,
tough.
now we gotta get back. Alright.
Riku, coming right up.
Now the real challenge is you gotta get back. You gotta get off the big elevator lift thingy.
Riku! You... Riku! You got...
Cool, I think that gets us out. I'm like 30% sure. Shame. Perfect. Alright, cool. We are leaving the elevator never to see it again.
Bye. Nice knowing
Yeah,
you.
that was an experience.
It was.
Alright. Alright. So we're going to trigger this again. I think since we left, the puzzle reset, which is actually perfect. Because I really just did the puzzle in the way of like getting the save sphere fast, not necessarily to do it correctly. Alright. Cool. Perfect. Take the center one. Perfect. So really the point of activating all these nodes is this makes it so that we can get the Dark Knight dress sphere. If we don't
Brilliant.
activate these platforms, then we don't get it.
Oh, brilliant.
Yeah.
We need that.
Yeah.
This is weird music, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a bit different than 10. I didn't think it was. This is weird. Makes sense.
What?
The guy just doesn't make sense.
Oh, crap.
Take this, but I think this is wrong. Let's just try it.
Yep. Camera. Clock. 0:15. Calendar.
Yeah, this gets us to the Dark Knight dress sphere, but we don't have any platforms, so we can't get it. Okay, that makes sense. All right. That's why the guy doesn't make sense. Maybe I'm really
So what we meant? How are we meant to get it?
I'm gonna reset the puzzle and try this a different way. very descriptive. I mean, when we got to the machine puzzle we just did for Ring, it just said do the machine puzzle.
That's not very
It
good.
didn't say how to do it. I feel like it's been pretty good on like what you have to do to get percentage. It just doesn't tell you how to do it. You know what I mean? It's like, get these accessories, but I won't tell you how to get these accessories.
Yeah, that's a bit stupid.
Yeah, it's more of a checklist than an instructional thing.
What about the other guide you were using before? Is that more instructional, or is that not?
I can take a look at that one too. I started using this one because it was pretty good.
Because you want to use the, you want to get the Dark Knight, don't you? You know.
Oh yeah, it's a really good dress sphere. I think.
Zach, everybody says it's a mandatory dress sphere.
It's really good, yeah. It's probably one of the better ones, yeah. It's one of the best ones.
If you want me to grind, like, this week, like, to try and sort of get abilities on it, I can try and do that this week, like, somewhere or other.
Yeah, we could do something like that. I mean, I think the dress sphere itself will just, it'll just be good as we go through. I've also got some ideas on like Berserker, which that one might be really good.
How do we get that one?
That's part of the Makalania travel agency under Attack Quest. That's in chapter 3.
Oh, okay. That's good then.
Yeah, I think we talked about that before, but my whole idea for that one is if you use the Berserker dress sphere, it has abilities like counterattack. If you put Bloodlust on it and auto regen,
That could be really powerful, couldn't it?
yeah, because Bloodlust gives you poison, but auto regen heals you, and then you have massive strength to counterattack with big damage. So that could be good. You basically, honestly, you kind of don't even control the person at that point. They're just kind of insanely good. So, yeah.
Another dress sphere that's meant to be good is Samurai, I believe.
Yeah, I think that's pretty good. I think it's got Zen Tetsuken, which is this version Zenmata, I think. Alright, well, with no help of the guide, I think I got perfect. I shouldn't be so salty. It's given me at least a checklist of what we should do, so that's good. Alright, well, let's go through the middle here.
How did you
so the
get
actual-
it before? How did you get it before?
The Dark Knight.
Yeah.
So I activated the left, and then I reset the puzzle, and then I activated the right. So I just did that, and we scored the Dark Knight dress sphere. So that's not what the guide says to do, but I don't know what it's talking about. It's being silly, so it's fine.
Oh, another save sphere.
Same one, but I figured we probably want to save because we got Ring, we got Dark Knight. We want to put them.
Shall I overwrite now?
I would just overwrite. Yeah, I think it's fine.
What'd you say?
I would overwrite.
Hold on, screen reader's talking. Did you say override or?
Yeah, overwrite. Perfect.
I think we're coming up on Barreleye.
We are. I'm gonna remove that charm bangle because that's not gonna help us in any way.
No.
I mean, I guess what does it even give you? Oh, it gives you luck. It gives you 10 luck charm bangle. That is not good enough.
What should we put Pain in for dress sphere?
It depends on what you want her to be.
I don't know.
If you want her to be a black mage, I would keep her as a white mage and then switch her over to black mage, because that will give her auto protect, and vice versa.
Maybe then. But then maybe after we've done this, like after we finish this section, maybe put her in Dark Knight, like for the foreseeable. What do you reckon?
Yeah. I mean, you can even put her in Dark Knight for this barrel eye fight. She won't have any abilities, but like.
No, that's why I'm saying wait until after, and then I don't mind grinding like random battles this week to try and get like stuff.
Yeah, I think the big thing is we'll want to figure out a location that isn't like story like driven, so that we're not like triggering things out of order or something weird.
Yeah, well, we can figure that.
Yeah, I want to say Thunder Plains is normally a safe bet. Like that's like the no story ever happens there place besides chapter 4.
Yeah, I was thinking that. The only thing is, I think the 2 Ronto kids are there, but
They are. I'm reading the guide. The only thing we have to do in Thunder Plains is talk to Liam and Aid. But yeah, like that. As long as you're not in the northern section, that'll be fine.
okay.
But yeah, you want to do this next?
Yeah,
fight?
can I fight this, please? Bear with me 1 sec. I've just got to mute my microphone for 1 minute. Bear with me.
Sure.
I'll be right back.
All right. Well, I think the main question is, how do we want to build? So, right now, for those watching, we got Sola Tomasa, Silver Bracer on Pain. So she's very like magic focused. That will all change when we go over to Dark Knight, of course. Riku's kind of been like the certified like I do big damage, but that'll probably be taken up by Dark Knight. I mean, we might even have a situation where there's an argument to be made for giving these like power wrist and muscle belt to Pain, and then I think Yuna for accessories will probably stay the same, 40%, 60%. It could change. Like it really doesn't matter. Going over abilities, Yuna was trying to learn Fiend Hunter. Now she's on Scan. It's funny, like the Scan level 3 is just for fun. Like you can scan party members. It doesn't actually help at all. It's just it's something you can do at 10 where you get like details on party members when you scan them, and it's just a cool little like Easter egg sort of thing. We've got White Mage for Pain. She is 22% of her White Mage completion is on full life, which is at 61 out of 160. Full life's pretty good. It's better than life. I don't remember if the cast time's different though. I think that's the big question there. But yeah. And then as we go into Dark Knight, so one of the reasons, that's what it's called, I was forgetting. Darkness. Darkness is a very good ability for Dark Knight. You basically sacrifice your own HP to do damage to every enemy, which is very, very powerful. Out of curiosity, I'm going to double check here. Darkness might be a magic-based attack. Obviously, that's going to matter because if it's magic-based, your magic stat matters. If it's physical, strength stat matters. So I think that's something that we're going to want to consider as we go forward.
Hiya, I'm back now.
Perfect. I was just I went over our accessories, our abilities, and described why Dark Knight is good.
Yeah, I mean, I know it has an ability on it called Black Sky as well later on, didn't it? Or something like that, which I think is really powerful.
Yeah, Black Sky is good. I'm also trying to verify what type of attack is Darkness. Is it physical?
I don't know if it's physical, is it? Or is it magical?
Apparently to AI, which is known to be never false. It's a physical attack that utilizes strength stat. Non-elemental, non-missable. that bypasses enemy defense and physical immunities. Well, that's a pretty good ability then.
Ooh,
That's an insane ability.
That is pretty damn effective then, isn't it?
Users strength set, nothing else. So I was talking about while you were away, Riku's accessories of muscle belt and power wrist, and I was mentioning we might want to get rid of those for her because those might belong to Pain, because her strength matters more than Riku's at this point. I would argue.
I would have to agree.
Yeah, because darkness will be good, but.
So what we're gonna have to think about then is what we put Riku into eventually when we start using the Dark Knight on Pain. Like,
yeah,
you
we
know?
can change her dress fair.
Because I think the days of Thief are sadly coming to an end, aren't they, in a sense?
Yeah, I mean, I think Thief is good for when we want to capture chocobos, because first strike. But I think you probably want to start looking like what do we want Riku to be? What do we want her to be when she grows up? All that stuff.
Yeah, I do think we need to start having a good think about this, generally.
Yeah.
Because I think it's going to be very effective. I think we'll keep Pain as she is for this fight. And then I think maybe once we finish Pavel, then we'll put her in Dark Knight and get her set up. What do you think?
Sure.
Sound good?
I think that's reasonable. I don't think Barrel Eye is going to be too difficult.
Me neither.
Yeah, but without further ado, we can start the fight here. When we walk forward, Barrel Eye should be.
Yeah, I'll switch now and I'll head in. Let's go.
Perfect. Yeah, just go forward and it should trigger. Maybe slide it to the left, but yeah.
The gull wings. I was wondering who was there. You don't have to tell me. I know why you've come. You're here to destroy the weapon that threatens all Spira, Vegnagun. Am I right? If it could be destroyed, we would have done so long ago. But Vegnagun must not be touched. Neither you nor Nuge seem to understand that.
You talked to Nuge?
I feel like Barrel has a point here.
Cannot be trusted.
Hmm?
I think Barrel has a point here.
Yeah.
Touché. Yes, I suppose Yevon has brought that distrust upon itself. At any rate, you need not interfere. Leave Vegnagun to me.
What are you planning to do?
The only thing I can do. Keep those who would seek to harm Vegnagun away. Please leave.
Yuna.
You
Riku.
really escalated the issue.
I'm going.
Pain.
What are you doing?
Should be Riku first. Yep. You got a charm me. Okay, yeah, it's gonna swap to Black Mage.
What spell shall we go for here?
I don't think he has any elemental weaknesses, so just any level 3 is fine. That's fire,
That-
yeah? Yep. Unit, or Riku. Sorry, unit. And that was 18. Ah!
Who's go now, sorry?
Pain. Alright, he's dead.
Wow, that was easy.
Yeah, the black magic's insane. Deal level ups for Riku and Yuna. Pearl Necklace was the drop, and Charm Ankle was the steal, which is fine. Like, it's you only need one. Like, it's
Sorry.
insane. And once you
I'm
have
going
one, it's
ahead. You have your reasons.
Fill us in later, okay?
Much later.
Wait up!
With so many things woven together, what could be waiting where the threads meet?
Okay,
Alright.
that was...
So yeah, if you want to go forward here, I think it's like bomb is right after this. I think. And then to the left. Yep, just go forward and you'll trigger a Bahamut fight.
Do we need to heal, or are we alright?
You can. I don't know if you have to, but you could. So if you press triangle, down 1. X. 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 Then left on the D-pad. X again. Well, X a bunch of times, actually. Perfect. That's a full heal. So you use Yuna's MP to do that, so that you don't use Pain's, because hers is valuable.
Do
it's
we
worth
need...
noting-
Do we need to put Pain Blackett back in White Mage to do the switch, Aru, or should we just leave her in what she's in now and just go for fight, like the fight generally?
I would probably have her in White Mage, because I think that
Dark Bahamut.
I think that, yeah, having the auto protect is nice. So if you go down twice in the D-pad, quick X, down twice in the D-pad, quick X, down 1 on the D-pad, X,
Yeah.
and then to the right once on the D-pad, and then X, and that's gonna make her a White Mage, and then yeah, she's White Mage again.
Right. Cool. Let's do this.
Yeah, should be good. There
What
is
about-
no Vecna in this room. So it's gone.
Wonder what Bahamut would be weak to.
No way!
Maybe Holy,
What is it?
if that was a element.
It's an Aeon!
I don't think it is. I know it's an ability. In fact.
An Aeon!
I think 12 does elements a little bit better.
You must stop!
You want to get killed? We have no choice. Fight! You have to!
Should be Riku first. Going to then be Pain. That's gonna be Black Mage. Riku's gonna steal anything, you know? So couldn't steal anything means fails your steal. Nothing to steal means you can't steal anything.
Should I do Farraga or something
Yeah, I
else?
think that works fine. Yeah, I think fire was good. Riku's turn. Oh, you got cursed. Nice. Yuna's turn. That was 2,700 damage. That's pretty good. Pain's turn. Curse is going to prevent switching dress spheres. That's Fire targeting Bahamut. And it is, I think that Bahamut's about to die. This is way too strong. Our build is Pain's turn. Fire Riku. Bahamut weak. Pain. It's gonna cast Impulse. It does pretty decent damage. 800 damage. That was a lot. Riku turn. And Bahamut's dead. Goodness, Pain only has 6 MP. She is down to 6. Wow.
She owned that.
Yeah. You get a Grispris bag, which I completely forget what that does. Completely forget. I don't think it's useful.
Why is this happening? I wish you were here with me. Thank you, Pain. You were right. We had to fight it, didn't we? Nothing. This hole was made recently. You think it was Vegnagun? Unreal. How deep do you think it goes?
What? Where's Vegnagun?
Not here.
It must have fled in terror, knowing I was coming.
Huh.
I don't think so.
I must report to Nuji Wuji at once. Boys, record this. Don't miss a single detail.
Yes, boss.
Vegnagun. Was it really here?
This isn't how it was supposed to be. The eternal calm. I can feel it crumbling, falling away from beneath our feet.
Yona! We are in Super Tutu! Get back to Celsius on the devil!
Chapter 2 complete. Nice. Got a Fiend and Tail bonus. And Trap-Pod SP. Trap-Pod SP. Trap-Pod SP. Nice. Save your progress, yes or no? Yeah, Trap-Pod SP, that's special. So, like, you can get, like, humanoids and stuff like those.
I'm gonna do a new file now.
Sure.
Trouble, and I mean big time. Fiends are pouring out of the temples.
Which ones?
Only all of them! It's a freaking state of the emergency! What should we do? Is it going time?
Not exactly sphere hunter work.
True. But seeing Yuna out there could calm people down.
They'll expect her to do the dirty work.
Yeah, but Yuri wants to help, don't you? Oh. Hey! I got an idea! We could be your friendly neighborhood Gullwings!
You mean taking out fiends and charging for it?
A mega hit!
What do you
I
think?
like it.
Well, why not? If that means we can help out people who are in trouble, then sure. Right! That means spear hunting's on hold! Your friendly neighborhood Gullwings!
It's decided! Where to?
Wait a sec.
Ren no Eve!
Hurry up.
What could this mean? Knave and Nuge of the Youth League. And Barrelite Praetor of the Yevon gone. They've disappeared.
Fascinating. All right, never mind. Now, friendly neighboring Gullwings, where to?
Alright. You get a lot of hot spots here. Walk has paid off his debts and jumped ship. He's headed for the travel agency in Makalania, of course. Sage and Silica are hotspots. There's not a hotspot for, well, we'll figure out why. Makalani are not a hotspot as well, which makes sense because only Awaka's there. It's him alone. Yeah, completion looks to be at 45%. Guide says we should be at 44.6, so that makes sense. I'm not sure where we're at for time, but I think one thing we should do is we should talk to Barkeep here and rest, just because we will forget it potentially.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with that.
So we get our treasure chests and
Miss Yuna, what can I do for you?
in the engine room, and then go for the rest.
Sleep tight.
Love how we just got notified that everything's under attack, and first order of business is go to bed. Wake up, see if they sorted it out. Got 5 remedies. 4 high potions, nice. Phoenix down. And 3 ethers, nice. Yeah, it's interesting that Makalani has fields everywhere, considering the distance the traveler takes from the
Yeah.
temple.
And the fact that the Makalani is like pretty much collapsing, as it were.
Yeah, it's underwater. I always wondered, like, where would the fiends have gone if we didn't intervene? Would they have gone to Bethel? Would they have gone to Thunderplains, Calm Lands? Tough to say. Anyway, saves are open.
Yeah. It's all a bit odd, really, isn't it? Like, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. Cool. Alright. Well, I don't know if we want to call it there for today, if that's it.
Yeah, I think so. I think so. Off camera, I think we should maybe consider putting Pain in Dark Knight and maybe saving at the Thunder Plains or something, because I can grind there for a bit if you would think that wise.
Yeah, I don't think there's a lot of story at the Thunder Plains, so that's good.
Alright then, folks, well, that's going to be it for today. In the next episode, we will begin exploring Spira in Chapter 3. I think there's quite a lot to do in this chapter, isn't there, Zach? Or not really?
Yeah, there's pretty much something to do everywhere, I feel, except like, well, maybe not Thunder Plains, maybe not Bethel. Well, Bethel we kind of did something.
Well, there is in Bethel, but not till later, is it? Sort of thing.
Yeah. And then, obviously, got a few things, but
yeah.
no, it should be good.
Alright then, folks, see you next time.